The Vimeo testing group for the Kuntao Silat Guru Certification and Long Distance Program is a lot more than just a two-way between you and I sort of arrangement, because the practitioners that are on the Vimeo group are there to share. They're there to share their tests with you, and they're looking forward to seeing your tests. So that the idea is that we can learn from each other. Not everybody has to go through the destructive criticism that I'm so want to offer. There's a lot of people that could just take a look at the destructive criticism I've heaped upon someone else and immediately correct the what I consider flaw or impediment to your progress, I think would probably be the more appropriate term. But anyway, the video testing group also, as Rick Vargas and Esteban Maloney has pointed out in this post, also provides the opportunity for peer-to-peer review. And what that means is that you can talk to each other. You're all in this together. You're all going the same direction. So why not take the opportunity to learn from each other? See, there is so much material available to you as a Kuntao Silat practitioner, student, whatever you want to call it, guru in making is my preferred term, because I want you to teach. I want you to at least teach your family. This is a art that is timely. It is time for American Kuntao Silat or the American martial lifestyle, even if it's Malabar you practice. And I have nothing against Malabar. So, the idea being that here in the Vimeo testing group, you have the opportunity to talk to people who are going through exactly what you're going through. And you can also talk to these people about where you want to go. Because I guarantee you there are people on this group that are knowledgeable about virtually any kind of martial art that put a name on. And probably if you don't remember, some of these people do. This is a very erudite group when it comes to martial arts and a whole lot of other things. So please, by all means, take advantage of that. And I'm going to prate on a bit here and ramble on about the program. So I hope it doesn't bore you too terribly much. And I hope you'll take advantage of what we have to offer in the Kuntao Silat distance learning, online, all of those programs. And now we're going to your local neighborhood. So pay attention to what we do next. Well, a fine day it is, one and all. I want to respond. Hi, Catman dude. I want to respond to Esteban and Rick about the work in progress and the training utilizing the testing group and some interaction. I say yes, absolutely. This is what I've been waiting for, I guess for a couple of years now, really. We've had the mechanism in place, but I haven't been very adept or adroit at explaining exactly what it is I want to accomplish. And Rick and Esteban have done exactly that on this particular post, so I must respond, if you know what I mean. So Rick has stated very eloquently the idea that work in progress can be evaluated by your peers. It does not have to wait for destructive criticism from me. And that can be a huge benefit to people that are really, really serious about progressing in Kuntao Silat, because there's little teeny tiny things, small things, that identify a Kuntao Silat player. And as you watch more of these videos, you'll see more of this. And that's exactly what we want the people who are studying, the practitioners who are training either for their own personal ends or to be teachers. Now, we want to be a little more rigorous with the teachers because more will be required of them. I mean, teaching is a very strenuous thing, and you really have to be ready for it. But the practice leader idea, all you really need to do to be a practice leader is to do the warm-ups. Just do the Malabar warm-up if you're teaching Malabar, or the American warm-up if you're doing the American art. Then you can do the warm-ups as exercise with a purpose. The idea being that you're not doing squats just to do squats. You know, you're getting the benefit of squats, yes, but what you're learning to do is surf on various parts of people's anatomy with your shins to like dig into it. Well, you'll learn, you'll see. You'll see how all of that works. But the idea is that your practice and your kembangan, the things that you do normally in the course of your day, you want to practice your rhythms and where the power is gonna set when you well, they call it Jing, energy release. We need to Americanize all of these terms, which is something else I'm counting on you folks for. So anyway, yes, Rick, you're spot on, brother. And Esteban, yes, you do absolutely build in everything that you have been into the Kuntao Silat martial lifestyle development program. I'll never remember that. Remember I said that. But anyway, yes, you do incorporate a lot that you bring with you from the systems you've practiced. But there is one caveat you must be aware of. And that is the philosophy of Kuntao Silat is considerably different than most of the martial arts out there. So in order to seriously understand Kuntao Silat, you need to immerse yourself in it. As you have done, Esteban, your first level took you, what, a year or something like that? But that's important. The first level, I have heard said, is the advanced stuff. And the people who said that are actually pretty accurate because I put all of the advanced stuff in level 1 so that when you plant, there is a root, there is a power that operates not only from external, but also from internal. So either the Malabar system or the American system will operate pretty much with the same stances. Now there's going to be a difference in you know, what do you call that, altitude? It's hard. Yeah, but anyway, yes, there will be a difference in that. But once again, by building this into your daily life, your stances, the way that you're moving, the things that you, the way that you accomplish whatever it is that you plan to accomplish, can all be martially designed. as a constant training principle. Now that one, I want to hear people saying a lot. Constant training, constant training. It's all about constant training. It really is. There's not enough hours in the gym or at the dojo to get all of these nuances that you only can understand when you feel them inside of your body. You have to become intimate with your body so that you feel the connections. Constant training, the Kanbangen, the peer reviews. Please take advantage of the Vimeo training group, the Vimeo testing group. I have to build the vernacular here as we go. I want to use for American, especially American, all American terms. You know, a sapu is going to have to be a front sweep, and a basset is going to have to be a back sweep or something. But anyway, work together. That's the message. Utilize this Vimeo testing group as a communications method, a give and take. There's people out there, I guarantee you, there are people amongst you, the people that I'm talking to right now, that got 3 or 4 decades in martial arts. Now tell me you ain't got something to offer to the Kuntao Silat Vimeo testing group. Please, brothers and sisters, feel free to contribute. I, for one, will appreciate it because I want to build martial artists far, way superior to me. I'm just a little springboard here. You know, I should say this because it encapsulates what I have always believed. I have always believed that given the proper information, and I consider that being the kind of person that learns visually, the videos. By giving competent martial artists that information, they should be able to finish this program within a year. And I have to tell you, Jonathan Pindus could very well have done that if my program would have been a little more organized and I had been a little quicker to grade the tests. So that's my New Year resolution to all. Grading tests quickly and getting this stuff together, squared away. Yahweh bless you, all of you.
I listen to the wind of my soul. Where I'll end up, well, I think only God really knows.